Welcome back, folks, and welcome into It's the Law. Attorney Jay Davis is here from James W. Davis and Associates for our weekly segment. Jay, first of all, well, glad to have you back after Thanksgiving holidays. Hopefully
Thanks,
that all
good to
went
be
well.
back. All that was great.
Glad to have you as always. So we're kind of continuing our discussion. We've discussed this a few times. Robert Mueller's investigation into Russia, into Trump, all of that. Do you have sort of an update for us on where that's all at?
Nothing new other than all that's going on with Flynn and the quietness and stop talking and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of speculation as to what's going on next or what that means. So probably what that means is we don't know. Typically with prosecution, we have somebody, we may have a case where I might have a defendant, there might be a co-defendant, and then all of a sudden that co-defendant is talking. We don't know what that co-defendant can say because he's been quiet up to that point, so it sort of changes the game a little bit where we have to wait and see, are they going to say something, are we going to feel like their testimony is somehow rehearsed or provided as some sort of consolation to the prosecution. So I think we have the same thing coming on with this investigation. What's Flynn going to say? Is he picking sides? Is he moving away from Trump, going to do something different? Is he realizing his own trouble? What's he doing?
Right. So Michael Flynn, Trump's former national security advisor, he's sort of shied away from the Trump legal team, which could mean that he's either going to reach a plea agreement with Mueller. Do you think that's the most likely scenario here?
I think the more likely scenario is that he's concerned about his own status, and he feels like he needs to distance himself so that they stop looking at what he's doing or continuing to do. So I think that would be the most likely set of circumstances. However, it's certainly possible that he's in. I don't see enough to show that he's in substantial trouble at this point.
Right.
So I don't see that he's got we don't know enough to know that he's got some motive to maybe flip, as people would say, to kind of come out and give some other testimony with regard to Trump. I think he's probably more likely just trying to keep himself clean so that he doesn't seem to muddle the waters and keep this investigation going.
And on the prosecution side for Mueller, I mean, is it a waiting game for him to see who will talk next? What is next on the
really, he should be. I mean, the investigation shouldn't go on and on and on. And I don't believe they should go on and on at this rate.
And
he's got his own set of circumstances for what his involvement is, the things that went on under Comey. You know, Comey saying, if I'd been a bigger man, maybe something would happen. You know, we think the head of the FBI would be sort of a big enough man to hold some moral ground, and that's not seeming to be the case. So if there's something going on with Russia, obviously we all want to know what that is. Whether it's on one side or the other, you know, everybody wants that to come out. So what is it that's taking so long for the FBI? All these services have all this access to information. Why can't they pull out something in this amount of time?
Right. Always good to get the ins and outs from our attorney, Jay Davis. Certainly a unique perspective on things, Jay. Appreciate it. Always. Well, there's a question you want answered or a topic for Jay to discuss. We're happy to do that. He's happy to do that. Just send us an email to itsthelaw@41nbc.com. Let's get that last look at our forecast now from our chief meteorologist.